In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 31st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus Chicago Cubs. The Tampa Bay Rays and Chicago Cubs wrap up their 3-game series on Wednesday afternoon in Chicago. The Rays continue to pace the American League East as they close in on 40 wins, while the Cubs have fallen near the bottom of the standings in the mediocre National League Central Division. Tampa Bay is 39-17 in their last 56 games overall and 2-5 in their last 7 road games, while the over is 15-3 in their last 18 games overall. Chicago is 5-11 in their last 16 games against the American League East and 0-5 in their last 5 Game 3 matchups, while the over is 15-5-1 in their last 21 games overall. These two teams have been playing some very different baseball. The Cubs have not fused more than 2 wins together since they picked off a season-high 4 in a row in mid-April. They entered Tuesday night with a losing record at home and in day games. Tampa Bay was 13-11 on the road and 17-8 in day games. Eflin seems to be trying to keep in step with McClanahan, and with the successes they have had, the team will welcome some friendly in-house rivalry. I expect the Rays starter to again have another strong start here. He has picked up a decision in all but 1 start this season, and the team has won all of his starts but 1. The Cubs are 0-5 in their last 5 Game 3s of a series. Tampa Bay's been hard luck losers with some narrow losses in this series, but they've been hitting lefties well, and Justin Steele hasn't been the same pitcher that he was to start the season, especially at home. I just think the Rays are the better team here, and they keep finding ways to win with Zach Eflin on the bump. So the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. The two teams have combined to score just 4 runs in the first 2 games, but that should change on Wednesday. The Rays have the second highest run differential in baseball and are second to the Rangers in runs per game. After being bottled up in each of the first 2 games, expect to see the Rays light it up when facing left-handed pitching on Wednesday. Prior to the first 2 games of this series, the Rays had gone over the total in 9 straight games. Additionally, Rays starter Eflin has an earned run average over 5 on the road this season and will likely need bullpen help from the middle innings on. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Baltimore Orioles. The Cleveland Guardians meet with the Baltimore Orioles in the last of a 3-game series on Wednesday afternoon. Cleveland earned a 5-0 win on Monday, and Baltimore replied with an 8-5 victory on Tuesday. I am interested to see how the Orioles respond after potentially losing their table setter, Cedric Mullins, for an extended period of time to an injury on Monday. Baltimore has been struggling offensively as of late, and now they'll have to face one of the league's best starting pitchers without arguably their best all-around player offensively. Shane Bieber will be looking to cap off an excellent month of May with another strong start, as his earned run average in May is under 3. Bieber has had a lot of success against players on the current Orioles roster, as they are just 1-2 for 6-6 lifetime against him. That includes Baltimore catcher Adley Rutschman, who is hitting .273 with 8 homers this season as the Orioles' number 2 hitter, but is 0 for 8 lifetime against Bieber. Bieber has pitched well over his last 2 starts, posting 4 combined earned runs on 12 hits and 6 walks in 14.2 innings. He's just 1-1 in that time, however, so Bieber will need some help from the bats. On Tuesday, the Guardians had a bad first couple of innings but cleaned it up after the 4th. The bullpen combined for 3.2 clean frames, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. I think the Guardians will bounce back and win the series if the starter pitching is better in Game 3. So the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The under is 8-2-1 this season in games started by Bieber. Baltimore has plenty of pieces in its lineup, but I worry that the loss of Mullins could be a problem since he sets the stage for everything they do offensively. Even with Mullins on the field, though, Baltimore had gone cold at the dish recently, as the under has hit in 4 of the Orioles' last 5 games. And with Baltimore late to announce a starting pitcher, I get the sense that we're going to see a lot of the Orioles' bullpen, which has been exceptional this season with a 3.11 earned run average, good for 3rd in all of baseball baseball. The Guardians like to play in close, low-scoring games, and they haven't scored more than 4 runs in a game started by Bieber since April 28. The Guardians do not score many runs. They have scored 4 or fewer runs in 8 of their last 10 games and are the lowest scoring team in the big leagues. The under has been the dominant trend as a result. In addition, Shane Bieber is consistent, allowing 2 or fewer runs in 4 of his last 5 starts, and the under is a convincing 8-2-1 in his 11 starts this season. Bieber is pitching deep into games, and the Guardians' pen has been stellar, posting a 3.09 earned run average, ranking them second while the O's pen ranks third. The under is also a convincing 8-2 in the Guardians' last 10 games. I expect scoring to be at a premium. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Oakland Athletics. The Atlanta Braves face the Oakland A's in a matchup between two teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Braves have a 32-23 record, which is the best in their division and second best in the National League. The A's have a 12-45 record and are on pace for one of the worst seasons in baseball history. The Braves are 4-1 in their last 5 Wednesday games and 6-2 in their last 8 during Game 3 of a series. The Athletics are 19-39 in their last 58 during Game 3 of a series and 31-72 in their last 103 home games. The over is 9-4-2 in Braves' last 15 overall. The under is 8-3-1 in Athletics' last 12 overall. The Braves are 7-1 in the last 8 meetings in Oakland and 13-3 in the last 16 meetings. The A's are looking to pull off the home upset, but the Braves are one of the best teams in the National League and look to control this game from the first inning. The Braves, who average 5.13 runs per game, should drive in runs with ease with Sean Murphy, Matt Olson, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact and powering the ball against James Kaprielian, who allowed 4 runs in his last start, and the rest of the A's pitchers to easily plate base runners. The Braves should limit the A's lineup, which averages only 3.5 runs per game, with Jared Shuster pitching multiple strong innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game with a comfortable lead. Don't look now, but the Oakland Athletics have won back-to-back games. Still, the A's are on pace to be one of the worst teams in the history of baseball, and they're head and shoulders the less profitable teams for bettors. I have no interest in the A's, especially with James Kaprielian on the mound. They're terrible. The Braves should have a dominant victory to close out the series, so the Atlanta Braves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Braves are led by their lineup, and both teams should drive in runs at will in the series finale. The A's should constantly drive in runs against Jared Shuster, who allowed 7 runs in the last 3 games, with Brent Rooker, Ryan Noda, and the rest of the lineup making contact and keeping rallies going. The Braves, who have scored 13 runs in the last 3 games, should run up the score with Sean Murphy, Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna Jr., and the rest of the lineup swinging for the fences and crushing the ball off of the A's pitchers to easily plate base runners. Although Shuster and Kaprielian have both been better over their last 3 starts, I still can't trust the under. Atlanta has seen 61% of its games go over this season, and the A's have played 57% of their games to the over. Both bullpens have also struggled recently, as the Braves relievers have a 5.55 earned run average over the last 10 games, and the A's pen been even worse with a 5.72 earned run average over that stretch. This will be a high-scoring game with both lineups stepping up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.